stories that should have stayed untold. There's a specific kind of fear, not the loud kind, not the jump scare kind, the quiet kind, the kind that waits, the kind that stands just outside your door and doesn't knock. Most people think fear needs a face, teeth, claws, red eyes in the dark, but the worst things don't look like monsters. They look normal. An apartment, a taxi ride, a live stream playing quietly in the background. Ordinary places are the best hiding spots because no one expects anything to happen there, and when something does, we explain it away. Old pipes, bad signal, glitch in the camera, until the pattern starts, until the sound repeats, until it happens at the same exact time every night. If you're listening to this alone, good. That's how these stories are meant to be heard. Lights off, phone face down, door closed, and if you hear something behind you while this plays, don't check, because sometimes curiosity doesn't reveal the truth. It reveals that something already knows you're there. Tonight, I'm going to tell you 3 stories. No headlines, no viral threads, just quiet accounts from people who experienced something they couldn't explain and probably wish they never tried to. Let's begin. The first story is about an apartment. Maribel moved into apartment 3C in late June. Cheap rent, good lighting, old building in Quezon City. The hallway lights flickered even when the electricity bill was paid. The elevator sometimes skipped floors. Nothing dramatic, just inconvenient. The first night she heard it. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow taps. She assumed it was a neighbor. Concrete walls, old structure, sound travels. The second night, it came again. Knock, knock, knock. Exactly 2:17 a.m. She checked the time because it woke her. The third night, she stayed awake. She lay in bed staring at the ceiling. 2:16. Nothing. 2:17. Knock, knock, knock. This time it sounded closer, not from the side, from behind her bed, from the wall directly against her headboard. She pressed her ear to it. Cold concrete. Silence. Then a soft scratch. Slow, deliberate, like fingernails dragging across cement. She told the landlord the next day. He shrugged. Old pipes. There were no pipes in that wall. She checked the blueprint posted near the lobby. That wall backed into another unit's living room. She knocked on her neighbor's door. No answer. The unit was empty, had been for months. The fourth night, the pattern changed. 2:17. Knock, knock, pause, knock, then a fourth knock. Harder, impatient, Maribel did something she would later regret. She knocked back 3 times. Silence. 5 seconds. 10. Then knock, knock, knock. From inside her closet, she turned slowly. The closet door was slightly open, a thin black gap. She did not remember leaving it open. She stared at it. The door shifted, just slightly, like something leaned against it from the inside. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. She answered, breathing, slow, wet, close. Then 3 knocks echoed through the phone speaker. She dropped it. The knocking in the closet stopped. Her phone screen lit up. A text from the same number. I'm almost through. She ran into the hallway screaming. Neighbors opened their doors. Police came. They found nothing. No hollow walls. No hidden compartments. No calls in her recent history. No texts. Her closet was empty. The next night she stayed at her sister's place. At 2:17 a.m. her phone buzzed. Unknown number. You left. 3 dots appeared as if someone was typing, then stopped. She moved out the next morning. The landlord listed the apartment again. No one lasted more than 2 weeks, because now the knocking doesn't just happen at 2:17. It happens whenever someone falls asleep, and sometimes tenants wake up to 3 knocks coming from inside their pillow. The second story is about a taxi driver named Ramon. He preferred night shifts, less traffic, less less noise. Around 3:40 a.m. one rainy morning, he saw a woman standing under a broken streetlight, white dress, barefoot, not moving. He slowed. Before he could ask anything, she opened the back door and got in. "Where to?" he asked. She gave him an address in a quiet subdivision outside the city. Her voice was soft, almost distant. He glanced in the rearview mirror. Her head was tilted slightly downward, hair covering her face. Her clothes were dry despite the rain. They drove in silence. After 10 minutes, Ramon noticed something strange. The radio began to flicker between stations, static sliding in and out. Then he checked the rearview mirror again. Her body sat there, but the reflection was wrong. Her head in the mirror was lifted, looking directly at him, smiling. He blinked, normal again. He told himself he was tired. He kept driving. The GPS lost signal. The streetlights became fewer. The road narrowed. They reached the address. Empty lot, overgrown grass, no house, no driveway, no mailbox, just a rusted sign half buried in weeds. He turned slightly. "Ma'am, we're here." She was no longer in the back seat. The door was still closed. He spun around fully. The seat was empty, but soaked, not with rainwater, thicker, darker. His breath became shallow. The back door slowly unlocked on its own. He looked in the rearview mirror. The reflection showed her sitting there again, facing forward, but when he turned around, the seat was empty. He drove away, fast. The next morning, he searched the address online. Years ago, a woman had been found in that empty lot, wearing white, no shoes, reported missing after getting into a taxi. The driver was never identified. Ramon quit night shifts, but sometimes at exactly 3:40 a.m., his parked car alarm goes off, and when he checks the interior camera on his phone, someone is sitting in the back seat, facing forward, waiting for the ride to continue. The third story is recent. A small YouTube channel appeared. No face cam, just a fixed camera pointed at a bedroom. The stream title was always the same, "Still Here." The room was simple, bed neatly made, closet closed, door shut, no movement. People assumed it was performance art or a sleep experiment. The stream ran for hours. Nothing happened until one night. At exactly 1:11 a.m. the closet door opened, slowly. No sound, no visible person. The chat exploded. The streamer never spoke. The next night the bed was unmade. Blanket slightly shifted. Indentation in the pillow. At 1:11 a.m. the bedroom door opened. Beyond it was darkness. From that darkness a hand emerged. Pale. Too long. It rested on the door frame. It stayed there. 8 full minutes. The chat begged for movement, for explanation. The hand tightened its grip. Then the stream cut. The channel uploaded one final video. 10 seconds long. Black screen. Heavy breathing. 3 knocks. The channel vanished after that. Deleted, but subscribers reported something strange. At 1:11 a.m., their devices flickered, their front doors unlocked, and when their screens went dark, they sometimes saw in the reflection someone standing behind them, not moving, not blinking, just still, watching, waiting. If you've made it this far, check the time. If it's 2:17, don't listen for knocking. If it's 3:40, don't check the back seat. If it's 1:11, don't look at your reflection, because some stories aren't stories. They're invitations, and once you hear them, something might start listening back. If you hear 3 knocks tonight, do not answer. Whatever is on the other side is still trying to get through.